Hi, welcome back to another TerranScapes video. In this video, I wanted to introduce a new segment to the channel. I get a lot of requests for tips and hints, and a lot of times requests for tutorials. And I've mentioned before to a lot of people, I don't do tutorials for two main reasons. One, I just don't have time to get them out at the quality level that I want. And two, I don't think I have the equipment that I really prefer to do good tutorials. I'd like to have a nice mic system on me so I'm not talking into the back of the camera facing away from it. I'd like to have a better camera and certainly maybe a different tripod so I can shoot over my shoulder without feeling like I'm pinched up against the workbench because I can't move, because I'm going to bump lights and stuff like that. So there's reasons why I don't do it. But I thought, since I do get questions pretty regularly, and answering them in the comment section is A, takes a little bit of time, and B, is not going to be seen by everybody, so I get a lot of repeats on questions, I thought I would do a question and answer segment, maybe each week, maybe every other week, something like that, where you could submit questions, anything you want, nothing too personal life, all right? This is mainly supposed to be about terrain. This way I could post a short Q&A response to some of these questions, and then everybody could see those, might cut down on repeats, give people who hadn't even thought of that question a chance to be like, oh wow, I never thought of that, and get a little insight as well. I don't have many secrets. I don't really believe in intellectual property as a concept, and quite frankly I believe there's plenty of work out there for everybody, and the kinds of customers that I have are people who, it's not like they're going to take my secrets and do it themselves. These are people who value their time and value paying me to save them time and produce quality that they might not be able to produce themselves. So I don't feel like it's going to hurt my business, and I'm happy to share even with other studios. I think sharing ideas is the best way for everybody to improve, and for the entire, can we call it an industry to improve, whatever it is that we do, us terrain makers. So please feel free to send me questions, and you can send them to TerranScapes@gmail.com. This is a separate email account that is not my normal work email, which is mike@TerranScapes.com. I'd like to keep these separate. All of my comments from the YouTube videos go to my Gmail email account, so it's very nice to keep that all separate like that, because if I get swamped with work, and I'm checking my work email, I don't have comments or questions backing up there. They all get dedicated to that Gmail account, and I can go through them all at once. We'll try this as an experiment. If it works out, great. If it doesn't, no harm in trying. And I think this might also be helpful for some of the new subscribers. I want to welcome all the new subscribers. They're coming in all the time. I have over 6,000 now, which it keeps growing, and I'm flattered by that every day. So I really appreciate that and want to welcome all the new people to the channel. I also redid my channel page on YouTube, and I'm going to play around with putting some playlists together. I put a new one up, which is a playlist of all my product reviews that I've done to date, so that might help you if you like some of the recent discussion about sophisticated finishes. You might find some of those other ones helpful, and I will probably work on adding some playlists over time. So I think I'm targeting these more to some of the newer subscribers who maybe want to get a certain kind of glimpse into some of the videos I've done in the past in a little slightly easier way than scrolling through all 260 plus videos, which is kind of crazy. So I promised this would be quick. This is going to be quick. So please feel free to send me questions and answers. If I get overloaded with questions, I might pick the ones that I think are most relevant, so please don't be offended if your question does not get answered immediately. And if there's a lull, I'll keep them in there and I'll get through them as time goes on. And if I only get a couple, I'm not going to be hurt by that. And if the segment doesn't get enough, feedback, then we'll drop it, and that's fine. It's, one less video to shoot. That's okay too. But I thought it might be helpful to you, the viewer, and the rest of the community. So thank you once again for joining me. I really appreciate it. The continued support and feedback, which I find so valuable. People commenting on techniques, new ideas, new products, people pointing me to videos. It's a huge influx of information for me, and I can't express how helpful that is, and sometimes how inspiring and definitely motivational it is. So feel free to check out the new channel for that playlist, and please definitely join me again soon for another TerranScapes video.